Well, of course, we're here at Middle of Town Cycling, and as I said at the top of the show, we're going to talk about bike repair. So we had an opportunity to catch up with Nira to not only talk about bike repair, but bike service, getting you ready for the warm weather. So take a look. So it's May, which means it's start of the bike season. Of course, some people have already been riding sooner, but I'm one of those that's kind of late to the party because I want the weather to be, as the Three Bears would say, just right. And I'm here with Nira, and we are talking about before you get out on your bike, before you get out for the spring and summer, getting your bike serviced. And I know you all offer several different types of services today, so tell us about what you offer.
Yeah, so thanks for being here. I'm glad to be here again. We have basically a tune-up package, and then we have like a pro tune-up package. But the tune-up is pretty much the basic package you want to start with. Most people start with if they've kept their bike in shape or maintained their bike throughout the year. Basically, it's just getting your wheels screwed, getting your gears properly adjusted, getting your brakes adjusted, and making sure your bike is in good condition to ride this summer.
All right. And someone who maybe has never had a tune-up, what does that actually do for your bike from season to season? And does the average rider actually see the difference?
Absolutely. You'll see a difference. It's just like maintaining your car. If you don't get your oil changes done or you don't get your wheels aligned, there are chances that it can potentially become worse. So just like your car, you maintain it every year, you do certain things every year, you want to at least get it checked out. It may not need everything, but it's always a good idea to bring it to the shop and let us at least take a look at it.
You know, one thing that always is something that I never seem to get my hands around or my head around is tires. And when should you don't rotate your tires, but when should you change your tire?
Well, sometimes occasionally you could put your your front tire in the back and put a new tire. You can do that and keep an extra spare tire when you change both tires out. But typically you want to see the tread pattern. Like you can see spots on your tire that there are actually indicators on the tires that tell you how much mileage you've gone through and whether it's time to change your tire. So it's always a good idea to keep track of your mileage. That's important. And then if you seem to find that you're getting flats more often, then it's probably a chance your tires need to be replaced too.
Okay, so let's talk about the next service.
So there's the Pro Tune-Up, which if you haven't done a service in a while, or if you've just managed to keep your bike outside and it's been rained on, or it hasn't been garage kept or house kept, that time we take everything completely off the bike, put it in a parts washer, sonic cleaner, get all the gunk out, all the grime out, and then put everything back on the bike, grease it properly, and it's actually a new bike altogether.
So if somebody wants to get one of these services, do they need to make an appointment or can they just drop it off? What's the best thing to do?
For the most part, it is walk-ins. We don't have an appointment schedule. You come in, we take your bike in. We will call you when it's your turn. We'll call you once your bike is done. There is a service we offer where, say you want to continue riding your bike while the bike is being serviced, you can take it with you and then just come back and then we'll bump you up the line. So.
She gave us some good information, and every time I come over here, I learn something. I had no idea that those little bubbles like on your tires were there to let you know how your tread was wearing, and no one had ever mentioned it to me before, and now I've learned something new.
I do. I love it because I feel more safe and more knowledgeable.
Yeah, and that's very important. We'll take another break and back with more.